Hello, this is Crypto Hulk. My earlier video, I think there was some kind of issue with it. So I know I'm starting earlier in the day, probably 4 hours early. There we go. Now I think it's working. Hello, AG. My name's Crypto Hulk. I make very beginning level and intermediate kind of videos for people to understand cryptocurrency. Sorry about my last video. I don't know. It wasn't working right. I'll have to delete it when I get done with this. Anyhow, yeah. So if you haven't been in this channel before, I pretty much speak my mind. I have no sponsors. I don't get any money for this channel, so I don't have to say certain things. I could say exactly what you need to hear. Okay. I'm not concerned about monetization. That means I could tell you my exact opinion, and the only thing YouTube is doing now is fucking up my likes and dislike button thing. It doesn't record how many hours people are watching these videos. So my total hours watched has been the same for like, I don't know, 6-7 weeks. And that's because, I say what I want in this channel to help you figure out the crypto space. And they don't like that. So just to let you know, that's why the channel hasn't really grown. I'm here early, way earlier than normal, probably 4 hours early. Let me check my time. Yeah, 3 hours, something like that. I'm kind of going through a schedule change, so I don't know if this will be my normal time. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30 p.m. I like the 5:30 better, but I'm just right now not able to get here at 5:30 California Pacific time. So let me check through, see who is here. Got Popeye. See Matt Golden, JP Wentworth guy, huh? Veronica Rosario, good to see you. Let's see. And again, moderators, I'll need you, and I don't want to have to keep saying it, but just each day, just look through real quick and erase comments. Because the other day, man, I was doing that shit for like an hour, and I said, fuck it. So if you're going through there and stuff, I need you to clean out a lot of the comments. If it's over 24 hours, then really don't bother with that. But just like when I make a video for the next 24 hours, there's going to be all these stupid fucks putting comments and trying to rip off people and putting their WhatsApp shit on there or whatever. I really needed help cleaning that out. And so, yeah, it really helps the channel and so forth. So there you have it. So let me move on here. And if you can, try to push the like button, because I'm just trying to see if it works. I've been told by a lot of people they keep pushing it, it doesn't work. So you never know. Okay, let me go through here and see what we got. Not falling for it. Good to see you here too. We got some good news today. Very positive news. But you're not going to see price action right away. Remember, diamond hand stuff, okay? Yes. Oh, Kendra says nothing going to happen with XRP till 2022. Possibly. Well, I think in 2022, some big stuff, big stuff. You're going to see some pumps, until then, not moon. I don't think the moon until, 2022, 23, something like that is when moon. But I think we're definitely going to see something around $20, $30 and XRP 50 maybe, or 100-ish or whatever. But I told you when this full adoption, we're going to discuss some of this stuff. The price stuff now is just kind of, we'll get into that. Because, I mean, that's why everybody's here, obviously. Uncle Philly. Golden. Let's see what we got here. You ever get your Corona? I got one left in the fridge, but right now it's 2:30 in the afternoon. I don't drink beer until at least after like 5:30, or something. It's just too fucking early for that. And I got shit that I got to do after this. So unfortunately, these early video that I make won't have me drinking a Corona. And I got a thought. You know, that 805 crap. Oh, fuck. I'm still mad about that. Anyhow, I might go to Costco this weekend and just buy a bunch of, maybe my other Costco, and get like a 24 pack or something if they have them. Corona. Let's see. Mr. Hulky. Gary Gensler. It's Gary Gensler and his butt buddies. Yeah. It's really what it is. Let's see what we got here. What are you doing? I'm doing good. Silence is golden. Starting to get hot in California. I think the other day it was like 95 where I was at. It was like, oh, it's getting up there. Tell me the truth, brother. Well, you're always going to hear the truth here. It doesn't matter if it's not popular or whatever. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'll say whatever about either Bitcoin, Ethereum, or if some other XRP person is, I'm going to kind of have to unload a little bit on a veteran XRP person here in a minute. Trust and believe. But again, you guys know I don't care. So if you say some really stupid ass shit, I might not mention your name. Now, if you get crooked, like you want to rip off people in the XRP or really, really give them fucked up information, then I'll start dropping names. Or I might not drop an exact name because then YouTube might be like, oh, you're bullying. Oh, bullying. And then they like kick you off for a week or two or for some stupid ass fucked up shit like that. So I can't stand that. You can't say what you want anymore these days because you got to have somebody else tell you what's right and what's wrong. I mean, not that that's communist or censoring. Don't get me wrong. But I always got to wait for somebody else who's like a boss at like a Microsoft company or something. So, oh, yeah, you can't say that on there. Oh, yeah, that's wrong. God forbid you bring up a conspiracy. Oh, that's wrong. I'm so fucking, you know what? I don't need other people to tell me how to fucking think because I do what I want. You know, that's why I don't watch the news. I don't pay attention. Hey, especially when I was younger, there are certain laws that I just did not follow because I'm not giving a fuck, you know? And I'm not, you know, telling anybody to do that shit, but I do what the fuck I want most of the time if I want to stay out of jail. Sometimes I don't fucking care and I'll take that risk, you know? But you've just got to find your own place in life. With crypto, you're going to have to take a chance. That's what it's about. New people will come into crypto as long as it's going up and they're like, oh, everything's great. And then, you know, you tell people about crypto and they're like, why is it down? What's wrong? It used to be $1.94 and now it's $1.40 or it's going to $1. Should I pull my money out? Yeah, you know what? You should get the fuck out. Okay? It's either, if you don't understand what you're investing in, the crypto, like I know what's going on with the cryptos I have, you know, invested in. I know exactly what the fucking problem is, okay? But sometimes you just got to take a risk. After you know exactly what you've bought, you have to look at how much you invested in. Like I've invested in just about more than anybody that I know, and I don't know a whole lot of people. So maybe that's not saying much, but I've invested more than anybody that, there's one guy I think that's got more than me. And then maybe, but it's like, if I lose it all, then I do. You know, fuck it. It's how it goes. So, I mean, whatever, if $500 is all, and I'm not, you know, making fun of nobody or putting them down, but if all you got is $200, then that's all you got to lose. Or if it's 500 for you or 1,000, you know, if you only invest so much, you're only going to make so much. Got it? Risk, reward. Risk or reward. For me, on certain things, I'll gamble. And, you know, with this legislation shit, look, and I'll move on after this little. There's other countries besides the United States that are going to take crypto. So whatever, if you live in the United States and you want to make a little vacation somewhere, and on that vacation, now the reason for your vacation isn't to cash out or to buy stuff with your crypto, that's illegal. But if you just happen to be going to Mexico and then If you just happen to say, oh shit, you know what? I got this crypto stuff. Maybe while I'm in Mexico, I could buy something. Then while you're in that country, it's legal. But if you plan the shit out in America and then go to that country, then that's illegal. So everything has to be random, okay? And always follow the law. Okay, now let me see who else is here, and then I will begin. Let's see. Rickett has, hey, Mr. Hulk, I've caught a live finally. Well, thanks for showing up. Hello, Sibo. I'm doing all right. 28 this year. Watch my back. 28 this year. Moon is 1 to 10,000. It may happen this year. Like I can't tell you guys it's going to the moon this year or not. From what I truly believe, from what I see, I don't see it happening. I see a pump going up. That's a speculative pump rather than a utility. Remember, if you watch the old videos, you know about a speculative. We're in a speculative market. That's how we ended up with XRP at $1.94 and some of these other cryptos, and they go down and up and then down. See, that's guessing. When people guess, and that's hopium. Okay. Like I haven't pulled out any money. I was kind of considering it, but then I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I mean, I could get back my original investment. That would help. Shit, I would love to have that back. That's a lot of money. But then the other part of me is like, how often do you get a chance in life to get really, really rich? So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I still got my life as it is now, but the more crypto I got, damn, if that goes like $10 or $20, that'll already be a lot for me at $20. Then if it hits 100, some of the crypto I'm in, like $100 for one, ooh-wee. And then shit, then when it goes to 500 or 1,000, I just like won't believe it. I think I'll be on Fantasy Island or something for the rest of my life mentally. So I took a couple days off. And James White, you seen the news report on Ripple? Oh yeah, I don't know if it's the same one you've been seeing, but I've heard it like on everybody's. Like I do what you guys do. I'll listen to other people, their programs on XRP, and for the past 3 days, and other cryptos, not just XRP, but all of them, because I mean that's my competition. Or the other, well, actually there is no competition with XRP, but you know what I'm saying, like just the crypto news. So I try to hear like Stellar's coming up with a lot of good partnerships, but I've only have 2 cryptos, so I'm not, for new people that are watching that don't know what the hell I'm up to. Half the time I don't either, but I'm only invested in 2 cryptos. And so that's probably why I only talk about maybe 2, but I try to talk about more because there's not just me on this channel. But I mean, XRP, in my opinion, from what I've studied for the past year or 14 to 15 months, is a damn good crypto along with the XLM. And then there's other good ones too, but the best one that the whole world, from what I'm watching on the internet the past year, all the top bankers in the world are all talking about digital ledger technology, stuff like that. Like that's all Ripple technology, right? So, you know, but if you own other, I mean, it's good to diversify your cryptos. Brad Slimes, come on in. You know, so I watch these other people, and I don't want to put them down because I mean they're, you know, they come up with some good information. Let's put it. I'm trying to be careful because we all want to think our show's the best, and I'm not. Mine's not. It's just I just like certain things. And when I got my note, I got so much notes here. I doubt I'm going to get through all this shit. But it's really about 1 or 2 little videos I watched, but I just wrote a ton of stuff. Let me get into it then. I'll stop the other stuff. So, okay, so generally, and I'll try to keep up on the notes as I read. So maybe every minute or 2, I'll look at the, live chat and stuff and see. Because that's what I like to do. I love, for the new people, I love interacting. That's what I've always done in all my jobs. I've been like a leader type at my jobs. And I've had people that I've worked with on projects. We try to get shit done. I check back on them. I check to see, what we're up to. So that's kind of what I do. And there's so many coins. Somebody asked me, E-Bombs asked me about Tether coin. Then there's Shiba. And then there's some internet computer. Dude, look, all this shit's popping up right now, okay? Like I told you, you be looking to the left, there's that one. You're looking to the right, and then it's doggy coin. And the next week it'll be something else, and da-da-da-da-da. You know what? That shit's going to happen. But I don't care. I got my two. I've owned them like a year. Over a year ago, well, right around a year. And nothing, like I don't really want to buy anything. And I'm not saying it's bad. Like don't ever, and maybe Teller coin or whatever, it's awesome. Okay, I don't really look too much at cryptos because I just bought the shit that I got, stick it in a safe deposit box, the keys and shit in the ledger, and I'm fucking done. I don't need to learn about other ones. I've got so much money. Look, I've got enough of my money tied up in the two cryptos I got that I'm done. I don't want to spend any fucking more money. In case like everything goes all bad and whatever it is, then I've just lost. So I'm doing what I've said. I've only invested what I can afford to lose. And that's it. And whatever your limit is, $500 or whatever. So let's begin. Everything is falling into place. The FDIC is asking banks about what they need in crypto. Now that's important. So the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation that works with banks, they work with banks. They're asking them about what do you need in crypto, or what do you need to like us to do with crypto? So the bank leader, the leader of all the banks and stuff, the person that insures banks, like they're asking them, it's like, what do you need with crypto? So we're seeing adoption in the early stages happen, okay? Now, whether it's already happened and all this is for show, I don't know. But what I'm reporting here is that now the FDIC head, and I don't know this person's name, but they're asking these different banks and stuff about cryptos and getting them adopted and how can we help you and da-da-da-da-da. So it's looking like it's all coming together, okay? So, and I'm not talking about Moon or nothing like that. You've got Texas, Wyoming, the state, Florida, I heard Nebraska, and those four states are like fighting to be number one with like crypto friendly stuff. And you're going to see a lot more of that. It seems like it's these, I don't know, Republican states or something like that. Republicans are more business friendly, but hopefully there'll be like a lot more other states soon. But a lot of these states are making these laws to make it easier for crypto, trying to lure crypto companies to their state. And when that happens, when they start making more tax money than all the other states, see, everybody's like a fucking chicken, except crypto Hulk, true fans with diamond hands, right? But you're going to see these other states. You got these pioneer states. I just named them: Wyoming, Florida, Nebraska, Texas, and stuff. They're pioneers. They're early like us. And they're getting into crypto because they see the future. Other people, they're still believing whatever's on the news. Whatever dumb shit's on the news, they're watching that stuff, okay? Not me, okay? Because all the news does is just fills us with stupid hype. It's not even correct. Raphael West says, hey, Hulk, it's been a while. Hope you're doing great. Yeah. Silence is golden's like, if you ask me, this is totally planned. I think so. Like, in my opinion, like, it is. I think what it was is the three little pigs, Citibank, Household Savings Bank, and JP Morgan, they make all the money for money transferring around the world. So for crypto to take over, they're not having it, and they're going to stall it as long as they can. Now, when they can't stall it anymore, then they're going to make it to where, well, fuck it, we're going to lose all this money. So they force, through bribery, all our Congress people to pass laws so that people like you and me can't own crypto or buy it from an exchange. We have to go to their buddies. and then that's gonna, a 50-cent crypto might now cost us $100, but Gary Gensler says that's for our own protection. So it's like a big fucking scam. All right. So yeah, it's planned chaos. I really think so. So I was listening to XRP right now, and here's some notes from his program. Everybody was talking about this news today, so it's not like it's just this guy. I mean, the people that I listen to, like all 4 or 5 of them, were talking about this particular news. One guy goes over it like he said it's a big deal, but he never really discusses it. He said, no, this next one's a big deal. And he doesn't even fucking talk about it. He'll read it for like 30 seconds and then move on. And I'm like, that. But the XRP right now, and then XRP Chiz, I think he went over this for like 10 minutes at least. So I was like, well, it's a deep dive for him. But the other ones, like 30 seconds, bam, minute, bam, next story, bam, So that's good in a way, but you got to deep dive to figure out what's really important. And some of the shits that we listen to is just not important. This one is a big deal. So we got the total market of crypto right now is about $2.5 trillion. Now think about this. A year ago when I got into crypto, it was not even that much. That's a lot compared to last year. It's like double. I think maybe when I got into crypto it was 1 trillion. I'd have to, if somebody knows how to look that shit up, you can look it up. But I started buying crypto like last May. So May of 2020 is where we want to find out what the total market cap of crypto was. And then right now it's 2.5 trillion. Okay. So it's like the market is growing. So why are people fearful? Because they're looking at price and not utility. Got it? So that shows if you're a speculative investor or a utility investor. Okay. So you got this market cap that is now 2.5 trillion. And then if you bought a really good crypto, what are you worried about? You see the price go down on maybe the crypto that you want, but you've got to look at this big picture. 2.5 trillion, that's like a lot. That's huge. And it's only growing. Probably in a year or two, that's going to double. It's going to be 5. A year or two later, then that 5 is going to become 10 or whatever. And I eventually see probably where crypto will overtake the regular stock market. It's a possibility. Okay, so you got total market size, and if you got a good crypto you invested in, that's more than likely going to be a currency, then you really have no worries about what your investment is. Even if it goes down to $1. If XRP goes like 80 cents and shit, yeah, I'm not going to be happy on that day, but I know what I've invested in. Catching live chat. Fuck, morning will be wrecked. There is no utility. It's a pipe dream. Well, M. Wood, I don't know what he's talking about. If he's talking, I don't know. But it's pretty easy to find out the utility of the cryptos that I recommend because they're on the news like, every day. And they're talking about Swift, working with Accenture. Those are only like, billion-dollar companies. No fucking big deal. And then when they're using terminology like digital ledger technology and this, now they're talking about Ripple. But I guess that's no big deal either. So obviously he doesn't know. He must be talking about like some kind of garbage crypto coin or something. Next, from a video I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen, there's this guy named Paul Van Fiat. He works for JP Morgan. He's like an executive. And the banks develop their CBDCs. And when one comes along that makes a dent in interoperability, so you got the word dent, which that's a Ripple word. You want to make a dent in the universe? That's what Ripple said. See, the industry people copy words that Ripple's executives say. That's how you know it's going to be XRP. and XLM for the banking industry. Because remember, different cryptos do different things. So I'm not talking about like a VeChain or what are these other ones that are smart contracts like Cardano. I'm not talking about that. Or I'm just saying like what I'm talking about here. It's going on with JP Morgan is basically talking about XRP. He uses the word makes a dent, and then interoperability. That's another XRP word because that's what XRP is. It's interoperable with every single blockchain. So he's basically telling you it's going to be Ripple, you know, or let's say XRP. Then they will use that ledger. Those keywords are Ripple words. He said that if a few banks use the new technology, so if just a few, it's not going to work. All the banks everybody's got to get on the XRP ledger. Now, again, the beautiful part with XRP, unlike any other crypto, is you could have XRP and you could start off with dollars, and when that transmission finally goes through the XRP ledger, you can end up paying someone in like peso, whatever the hell they want, you know. And I'll bet you that you can include they're going to tokenize everything in the future, so you could like put your house on the ledger and fucking buy somebody's Porsche or their jet airplane or something and use your house on the ledger to pay for it. That's how this whole thing is going to be. This whole future is going to be. That's what this JP Morgan guy is talking about. It's Ripple, XRP. And it's going to be used. He said if just a few banks, so all the banks got to start using it. So that's why everything's taking so long right now is you've got to get the whole world linked up with the infrastructure. Okay, so they all got to go on like RippleNet or whatever, you know, Ripple's technology, and then they have the option of using the XRP. That's where the light switch comes on, and then boom, money transfer crypto is at a whole new level. It's revolutionary, and that's why $1,000 easy for an XRP, from what I think. Yeah, XRP has no competitors, Kevin Henson said. Sagor says, hey, Hulk. Derivatives. Yeah, and then you throw in the derivatives. Fuck, I mean, it could be up to 10 grand one day. I'm serious. Depending on if they burn some of the XRP. See, you know what? You don't know in this market, okay? So I don't like to say something because out of the blue, off the side, something comes up and bam, side swipes you. Who knows? They could wipe out 30 billion XRP tomorrow if they want. And they're already going to start backing all the XRP with money and oil and gold. So, you know what? There's all these things. We're so early. We don't know anything because we're just like, we're not supposed to know any of this shit, okay? When you move all the world's money, that crypto's got to be worth a lot and it's got to be fast. So don't rule anything out. I mean, I'm not going to give numbers because that would be like foolish. I don't know when. It's when they want to, okay? So I'm reading to you here now. You got JP Morgan is basically telling the whole world we're linking up the banks right now with interoperability. That's like JP Morgan is telling us if you have an ear that works, start pulling that sucker out like your Mickey Mouse, okay? JP Morgan is telling you they are working on interoperability. Okay, that's XRP. Interoperable means interop. No other fucking crypto interops. Okay, I already explained to you just now how you can go from one thing to another, or I could start off in dollars and they want to get paid in francs, or I could move my fucking house over the XRP ledger and sell it, and they could sign all the papers and everything's all legal. That's the shit you're going to see in the future. All right, that's called interoperability. Okay, that's why it's going to be XRP. So you think how valuable that shit's going to be when it settles in about 2 to 5 seconds. The fees are so damn cheap, it's almost free. You've been hearing about Ethereum, like it's Bitcoin and Ethereum are just like fucking dinosaurs. They're fucking done, okay? If you don't know that, you're going to find out real quick with that. Let's check some comments. Hey, FinTech. Grabbing more. So, I mean, you're lucky. The prices of cryptos are down right now, at least certain ones. I mean, Cardano's up or whatever, but it's still like in the dollar range, you know, $1.70, 80, whatever. I mean, it's still like not even $2 yet, but it won't always be like that. So in a way, it's bad because crypto is not as expensive. I mean, it's bad for me because I got to wait longer before I'm rich. It's good for you because it gives you time now to come up with money each week or every 2 weeks when you get paid and put in $50 or whatever you can afford in there, $100 every couple weeks or something. It gives you time to get into a good position. Put your crypto on a software, preferably a hardware wallet, because good old Gary's going to take your shit like the Grinch that stole Christmas while you're sleeping at night. Uncle Gary's going to come in and make some bad laws. Then you're going to wake up in the morning and check your phone like I do, waiting to see if I'm a millionaire when I wake up. And then, oh, what's this person talking about? Oh, the SEC just made new laws. Da, 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 da. You're like, oh, shit. These assholes are going to take my crypto. They're going to try. I'm just letting you guys know. XRP Sniper. Let's see what he has to say. He has a question. A question to think. Ripple says they deliver the cheapest way to send money. If Ripple says XRP is the cheapest way for customers to send money, then why should the hell it be like $1,000? The value of XRP is one thing. The cost of using it is another. So it's different. See, the higher priced, well, look at it like this. XRP, what's built into the ledger is that it costs I don't know the exact point, but to send an XRP is like 0.000025 cents or whatever the fuck it is, okay? Something very, very tiny. And it's a proportion of what you're sending. So there's a guy that sent $50 million. Michael Arrington, he runs Arrington Capital or something like that. He's an early investor in XRP. It's called Arrington. I don't know, whatever it is. But it's a famous quote that he had. He sent $50 million. I want to say it cost him 50 cents or whatever to send that transmission. Think about that. He sent $50 million. It cost him 50 cents. Ethereum, you could send $200 and you could probably get a 65-cent gas fee. Holy fuck. See what I'm talking about? So it's cheap to send the XRP. It's a proportion or a percentage of what it is. So yeah, if the XRP goes to $25,000 a piece and you got 0.00005 or whatever XRP that would come out to, but it's still the cheapest way to send. There's nothing cheaper. There's no cheaper way to send value than through XRP right now. So the price has gone up and it's continuing to go up. And there's a lot of stuff we don't know. So I don't have all the answers to this because it's a beginner and intermediate channel. And somebody like this, I don't know all the particulars on how all this is going down, but that's my understanding. As the value goes up of the XRP, of course, yeah, the fees are going to go up somewhat, but nothing like anything. And plus it's only like 1/50,000th of the cost of electricity that it would cost for a Bitcoin. And Bitcoin might take you 2 to 4 to 6 hours, depending on how busy it is. XRP is always 2 to 5 seconds. So there you have it. Let's see here. Can you think of those feeds? The fees that XRP charges, I just explained. It's like 0.0005% or whatever. So somebody bought Shiba and there was $250 fee. You know, so yeah, fees are so small it's not even worth mentioning, right? And I've even heard David Schwartz, the guy who invented it or helped create the XRP, ledger thing. I mean, he said it in a way, but he said if you're going to send whatever it is, it's like almost free. I mean, unless you start getting into like, hundreds of millions of dollars and shit, then it might cost you like $1, which that's still fucking free pretty much. If you're moving like $100 million and it costs you $1, I remember buying shit when I used to buy some stuff overseas, whether it be Mexico or Russia or China. I'd order something for $300 and I'd have to pay literally like $30 money transfer fee. That's 10%. So if you have $100 million and then 10% would be like $1 million. Yeah. If I was going to move, so what I'm saying is that the XRP is so damn cheap, it's pretty much free. I doubt anybody in this channel has $100 million to move move overseas, and if you do, it's only going to cost you $1. Okay, if you can't afford $1, then that's a problem. Alrighty then, let's keep moving. So what the JP Morgan guy basically said is that is basically saying is when Ripple is the most accepted, then everything will run on it. So they've got to get the whole world linked up on the digital ledger technology. All the banks got to be using it, and this and that, and then we can trade. Because you can't have some people on it. Well, I guess you could, and then some people not, but you have problems with liquidity. So they need to get the little cryptos all over the whole world so everybody has them and they can use them. That's liquidity how you want it. You don't just want 5 banks to own, 50 billion. You don't want 5 people to own all the crypto because you need to spread it around. That's how XRP works. It's designed to be a world's currency. I mean, now they have their private ledgers, so banks can hide some of the stuff they do, but that's just secret stuff, but everybody's going to be using the crypto, all of us. Let me see here. So yeah, Scruffy is saying MoneyGram used XRP and made $2 billion in profit. Clue in people. So yeah, damn, I don't know if I'd like to comment about that. Okay, so yeah, I will. So MoneyGram was using XRP. Who did they get the permission from? Good old Jay Clayton, right? Jay Clayton, and I won't call him the dickhead, but he's a criminal actually. And he gave permission for MoneyGram, I believe. If it wasn't him, it was some other asshole in the SEC. But they gave XRP and Ripple, they gave Ripple the permission to give XRP for Western Union to move, and they were using that shit. Nobody said a fucking word. Yeah. And they got the permission of the SEC. And it's just, if it was illegal, why didn't the SEC stop them? Why did the SEC give him permission? You know what? That's why Jay Clayton needs to go to jail. Okay? But yeah, Scruffy knows shit. This whole case is just a fucking joke. Like, I don't even take it seriously. It's so messed up. Like, yeah, like I'm not going to get into it because that's a whole nother rant in itself. It's just, if I was like in special needs and I had some like lower IQ problems, from birth, then I'd probably go work for the SEC because they obviously hire people that can't do their jobs and they need special accommodations and stuff because I just really can't see how the SEC is really doing this. They've got to be low IQ people. It's the only possibility. Like, stuff they're trying to do is like not even like, I'm not a lawyer. I've worked in court a lot. I'm not a lawyer, but I've seen the shit that the SEC is doing, and I'm just like, you are not going to say that seriously in public. Like, you're not going to fill out that form, that affidavit. You're not going to petition the court to see that stuff, are you? You're not making phone calls to other countries. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, they're doing this stuff that's just blowing me away. Like I said, if an 8th grader got a law degree, that's the SEC. It's really sad. And if the judge gets her hands on all these interoffice memorandums and stuff, trying to show why Bitcoin and Ethereum never got in trouble, and so many people are going to jail. I don't think that information is getting out. I honestly don't. This case has got to settle some way. Congress, the House and the Senate's going to make laws, because if this shit gets out, the SEC, oh my God, we're going to be the laughing stock of the world. Okay, we're going to show we've got complete morons running this country, and it's going to make us like lose a lot of respect from the rest of the world. They're all puppets. Yeah. In the words of the whole world's a stage, folks. The whole world's a stage. It's true. Let me go on with this. Oh, and that JP Morgan guy, the executive we're talking about, Paul Van Fiat, he specifically mentions Ripple in that interview. So there you have it. So he's using words like making a dent in interoperability. Like those are Ripple words. Those are Ripple words. And I see down here in my notes that he actually did talk about Ripple's ledger that's interoperable. I'm telling you, don't worry about the damn price. That's a fake out move at $1.40. It should be at hey, consider it a Christmas gift, where now you can get it for $1.40. Maybe it goes to $1. I'm not fucking concerned. I know how this ends at the end. The guy just told us how it ends. JP Morgan just told us how it ends. Do you understand that? So whatever the price is, it doesn't fucking matter. Whatever new crypto comes out, I don't fucking care. Swift and Accenture just published an article. So now, this whole show today for the next whatever amount of time, it's going to end probably in 20 minutes or so, is just about this one article. That's how important this shit is, because I'm trying for you to see this so you know where this is going, okay? It's not, like, I'm not fazed by a stupid lawsuit. I know how it's going because I'm reading off what these people are doing. It's not the $1.39 price. It's what the fuck is Swift and Accenture doing. And I'm going to tell you right now. So Swift is how we send money all around the world, along with JP Morgan, Household Bank, and the other. But Swift is like a world kind of money transfer thing, okay? They control all the trade. All the money being sent around the world is through Swift. Now, I'm telling you this for a reason. All the money, Ripple's motto is all the money. All the money in the world is sent using Swift. Now, Accenture is a money transfer company that's working with Swift. Accenture is a Ripple partner. And they dumped, listen, $50 million into Ripple to help them in their pursuit of worldwide money transfer, while Accenture is working with Swift. Do you get the fucking picture I'm talking about now? It's like Ripple will be taking over Swift. Or actually, let me correct that. Swift will be using Ripple's technology through Accenture. So if we could just eliminate Accenture, it's Ripple technology. Got it? Swift is going to be all in on Ripple technology. Now, do you get the picture? Are you worried about a fucking lawsuit? Why would Accenture, knowing Ripple is being sued by a bunch of clowns, why would Accenture dump $50 million in to Ripple, their partner, their buddy, and then be helping Swift, the biggest money transfer company in the world? Hey, they're not. It doesn't look to me like they're fucking worried about a lawsuit, does it? Let us continue. So Swift and Accenture published an 18-page report. Seems like they're working pretty tight together. Accenture invested $55 million into Ripple. In the article, Swift is moving into, listen, Swift is moving into blockchain and, here's the buzzword, digital ledger technology. That's XRP. Swift is moving into XRP. Doesn't sound like they're worried about a lawsuit to me. Let's continue. Digital ledger technology is Ripple. This paper talks about Swift using a new form of payment and then listen, international currency. So you've got Swift working with Accenture, which is a Ripple partner. Accenture uses Ripple technology. They're working with Swift. Listen, this is big, to create an international currency, the world's money, all the world's money. That's XRP. Are you still worried about a lawsuit? See, when you know the end game, then you know how this shit's going down. So whatever the news, whatever scare tactics, investor protection. I don't fucking care what Gary does. I know how this end game goes. Okay? Interoperability is the key to the new platform. Swift says a new payment method must be discovered. Swift is telling us we need to make a new way to send money. That means their system's broke. They're looking for a new way. Who is Swift working with to find the international currency, this new form of payment? They're working with Ripple. They're working with Ripple. Okay? That's why I'm focusing this whole broadcast on this particular article. It's that fucking big. We're talking about all the world's money, a new currency. Swift and Accenture are working on that together using Ripple technology. Bam. That's pretty much it. That's the game over right there. Now, the game is still being played. Okay, everybody's playing the game, pretending, and I've watched some of these other interviews, these people, yeah, we just need a new system. I wish somebody would invent one. They're playing like they're fucking stupid. They already know the answer. You guys know the answer too, I'm telling you right now. They are working on their own CBDC. And you wonder, what bridge asset do you think Swift will use? Well, let me take a guess. Ripple, since they're already working with basically Ripple right now. You already know this end game. Swift's going to design their own CBDC, just like all the banks are going to. Everybody's going to develop their own money. You're going to have Mickey Mouse coin. You're going to have McDonald's coin and shit. You know, Snoop Dogg's going to make his, and that's all good, okay? But they need a bridge asset. Interoperability. We keep hearing that from these world leaders. Interoperability. That's XRP. I'm telling you how the end game happens, okay? Let me check. I know I can't read these other pages. I got another page of notes pretty much on. Okay, we're going to check some comments here. It just, the shit never ends. The amount of utility. See, this is called utility. So the misguided person earlier in the comments, I'm trying to be nice by saying misguided, he or that person has no fucking clue what they're talking about with utility. See, on my channel, we only talk about utility. We don't speculate on my channel. This is Crypto Hulk channel. I don't have a chart, guys, here. I don't have a little head wrap in my crystal ball, and I speak with an accent, and I try to conjure the spirits of the chart analysis and try to tell us where we're going to be. I'm telling you real world shit that's going down. This is called utility. When you read that Swift, the world's biggest money transfer, is working with Ripple to use XRP for a brand new world currency, how is that speculation? Because Dum Dum earlier is like, it's all speculation. There is no utility. Somebody used to ride the short school bus to school, and I'll bet you that's him, okay? So Veronica is saying good stuff. I don't know if that's relating to what I'm talking about or somebody else gave her an insight, but yeah, I still think this news is very good stuff. Stephen S. says the U.S. is going to miss the bus if it hasn't already They are missing the bus. I don't want you to. That's why I make Crypto Hulk. That's why I don't like making a video unless I know it's going to help you come up. That's what this whole channel is about. For me to teach you some simple basic stuff. I don't know all the answers, okay? I've never claimed to know all the answers. I'm here as a regular person. I got to give the disclaimer. Fuck, I forgot. I'm not a financial advisor. My name's Crypto Hulk. I really don't know if any professional advisors would have the name Crypto Hulk. That was my name given to me as a baby. Everything on this channel is a complete lie. You don't want to listen to a fucking word I say. It's all imaginative stuff. And if you, for some reason, invest money in something that I say on here and get wrecked and lose it, then it sucks being you. Got it? That's how we do it here. That's my very professional legal disclaimer. If you don't like it or anything on the channel, go make your own, okay? That's how we do things here. Yes, everything you said, I was like much wow. Okay, so it is that. Yeah, so I gave you like some bomb information. Okay, we're talking about XRP being the world's currency. Okay, now I'm not saying it's ever going to go up to like 50,000 like a Bitcoin. Maybe Bitcoin goes to 100 or I don't know. I don't fucking care. Maybe it never goes to 4,000 or something like an Ethereum. I don't know. I don't care. All I'm teaching you is what the fuck's going to happen with XRP and Swift. This lawsuit's not, it's not even a conversation. We're talking about how XRP is going to be the world's currency. That's what this video is about today. I've given you solid use case, a use case where the biggest money transfer in the world, and you got you got the biggest money transfer, JP Morgan, one of the three little pigs, Citibank, Household Bank, and JP Morgan. And what does JP Morgan say? XRP is it. Got it? It doesn't have to be any more clear than that. I mean, this shit is very simple to understand. I'm breaking it down, telling you one of the world's top 3 banks that transfers money around the world is telling you Ripple is it. He's using words like dent in the universe, interoperability, and then he fucking mentions the name with technology. I don't know the whole sentence, but he said with technology like Ripple. And I was like, oh geez, this guy just said it. He's telling you, are you worried about a lawsuit? I'm not. It's a hype game. I'm holding on to my shit. That's what I'm doing. Let's check some comments from the kids. The Antique Cat. Okay. XRP rocks, just like the Hulkster. I try to. Uncle Philly. It was clear to me in January 2018. Damn, you got in early. But I've never heard of crypto. This dude was in hella early. XRP Global, like so probably like 3 years ago or some shit like 3.5 years ago. Dude got into whatever crypto he's talking about. Probably XRP. Well, his name's XRP Global. So yeah, I got in a year ago because I've never even really heard of crypto before this. Like I didn't know what the fuck crypto was. But I knew right away, XRP, I just knew that shit when I studied it. Like Bitcoin was $12,000 when I decided to get into crypto, and I'm like, heck no. I knew that Bitcoin was a pile of hot garbage along with Ethereum. Knew that right away. Like I would never invest in that shit. That's fucking stupid. When XRP hit $1.94, I was already up like at least 800% on my investment. Bitcoin was at 500%. Yeah, Bitcoin's at 60 grand. So if I were to bought, one Bitcoin or something, I'm kind of using ratios here, but if I were to have bought one Bitcoin went from 12 to 60 grand. So that's a 5%, 5 times increase. So that's 500%. My XRP, whatever I put in, went up 800%. Now it's back down to probably 6 or so. Still beats Bitcoin. Got it? But again, this is just short term. This is not even, we haven't even mooned yet. We're still under a lawsuit. There's no clarity yet. So that's kind of what today's show is basically going to be it about that. Bullish, Paul McCartney. Fucking thanks, Hulk. You had me pack bags early enough. XRP at 48 cents. Oh, shit. Good job. XLM, 39 cents. VeChain at 8 cents. That's pretty early. I got mine at like 5.5 cents with VeChain. Super stoked right now. Might be late, but these gains got me thinking I'm still early. When XRP easily shoots to 1,000 or more, you're going to be looking back and be like, you know what? I got that shit for 48 cents. Because that some dude that sits on the floor makes these videos, and whatever he said was kind of making sense. But you make your own decisions. I just tell you my perspective. Listen to other people. I tell you all the fucking time. Listen to other people and then listen to me and just try to figure out what's the right answer. Not that I have it, but like if me and you have a disagreement, right? The truth is probably going to be somewhere in the middle. I may not always be right. You may not always be right, but somewhere in between us, that's where it's right. Let me check. And that's how it is with crypto as well. Good time to buy Bitcoin. I'm not going to answer that one. That's just crazy. That's a crazy question. 2% of the world is into crypto, so you're very early. Yeah. Well, early. XRP took a nosedive right now. Not concerned. So I don't need to watch charts, or if it's tanking. After the news that I just read, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So if you think looking at a chart is what you got to do, then I want you to do that. For me, I'll watch the news. I'll watch real case use. I'll watch how big companies in the world are using XRP technology to change the world into using the world's money. That's what I look at. So a chart doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. And again, you guys, the way that I invest is different than other people. So I'm a guy that studies a bunch of crypto things, picks one and sets it, and that's it. Okay? I don't make money up and down all along the way and stuff. I'm not concerned. I'm already retired, so I don't need to make money. I'm just trying to make a lot of extra money, actually, to tell you the truth. So there's different ways of investing. You've got, let's say, speculative investing and then utility investing. And the speculative ones go up and down. You got to catch it when it's up and do it. I don't care to do that. And there's people that make a lot of money doing that. And that's fine. Then you got other people like me who just put money into whatever, let it sit, way to invest. And there's different kinds of cryptos for different people. And some people like the excitement of different cryptos because they do different things. Got it? So I mainly talk about bankers crypto, but then there's other kinds of cryptos, you know? So there's no like best one per se. I mean, Bitcoin really can't do anything, but it's worth 60 grand. So shit, if you were to get Bitcoin when it was, I don't know, $1, $5, $100, $1,000. Well, you have 60 times your money. So yeah, I mean, so the best crypto is kind of like, I don't know if there is such a thing, actually, to tell you the truth. It's whatever you like. Got it? So tonight, when I get back, I'll read through all the comments. But yeah, that was kind of like the biggest story that I found. There was some news stories today, but this one by far was like, and I think I got through half of it. Let me look at my notes. Yeah, there's just so much fucking stuff. So I only got through like maybe half my notes or 30%, 40% of my notes for today. So there's a good chance, what is tomorrow? I could possibly make a video tomorrow. I'll see. More than likely, I probably will. But I don't want to say nothing until I do. So anyhow, that is it. I wish you all luck. Gotta drive still. Listening. Driving. Thanks as always, Hulk. Be safe. Uncle Philly. Hey, Uncle Philly says, everybody out there, make smart investment choices. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And most importantly, don't get yourself wrecked.